Welcome back to our Prelims PYQ series in which we are decoding Prelims PYQs from 1979 to 2024. It is 45 plus years of PYQs and it is related to theme-wise and subject-wise topics. The same question will appear on our PYQ portal and the class notes will be provided for that. Link is in the description below. Today's topic is scenario before 1720 to 1857, which was the revolt. And it is a part 3 of the video. For earlier videos, you can check out the playlist. So let's start today's question. Question number 1. With which of the following mountain tribes did the British first come into contact with after the grant of Diwani in the year 1765? ये बहुत फैक्चुअल क्वेश्चन है, 2002 का क्वेश्चन है, बहुत ही फैक्चुअल क्वेश्चन है. आंसर इज खासीज, बट in exam situation, it is very difficult to remember all of these, but you can eliminate one or two options and you can get closer to the answer. For example, टिपरा कैन बी एक्सक्लूडेड. ये सुना भी नहीं है हमने. जितना भी कंफ्यूजन होता वो गारो खासी एंड कुकीज के बीच में होता है. कुकीज को भी बहुत लोग एक्सक्लूड कर सकते थे बिकॉज बंगाल मेघालय पास में है. इसमें गारो खासी एंड जैंतिया हिल्स आर देयर एंड बेस्ड ऑन दैट these tribes exist. इसमें खासी was the first mountain tribe which British got into contact. बहुत फैक्चुअल क्वेश्चन है लेकिन आप ध्यान रखिएगा. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. Which one of the following statements is not correct? Ali Mardan Khan introduced the system of revenue farming in Bengal. Now, you know, it was Farooq Siyar, not Ali Mardan Khan. Farooq Siyar introduced the system of revenue farming in Bengal. So this statement is correct हो गया. Not correct जो है यही हो गया आंसर. But let's see the other statements. Maharaja Ranjit Singh set up a modern foundries to manufacture cannons at Lahore. अब ये जो आपके ना नोट्स में जाने चाहिए these statements because these statements are correct. तो आपको आइडिया होना चाहिए महाराजा रंजीत सिंह जो कि पंजाब के थे, he set up modern foundries to manufacture cannons at Lahore. Then Savai Jai Singh of Amber had Euclid elements of geometry translated into Sanskrit. ये भी यूपीएससी का पूछा हुआ क्वेश्चन है बाद में. Sultan Tipu of Mysore gave money for the construction of idol of goddess Sharda in Sringeri temple. Sringeri temple, sir. ये statements आपके notes में होने चाहिए. Answer here is A. Coming to question number 3. These are our PSP and its components. You can see, you take the screenshot. And these are the achievements of PSP. You can see directly here. We take the screenshot. Let's move to question number 3. Which of the following pairs are correctly matched? देखते हैं. List 1 and list 2. 1767 to 69 First Anglo-Maratha War. No, it is wrong. 1767 to 69 what? First Anglo-Mysore War. Was not Maratha War. First Anglo-Maratha War started in 1775, not in 1767. पहला statement तो गलत है. अपने आप C को eliminate कर सकता हूँ. Then 1790 to 1792 was Third Mysore War. Yes, it concluded with Treaty of Seringapatam. Second is correct. Second अगर correct है तो अपने आप I can eliminate one more. I'm left with A and D जहाँ दो कॉमन है. सेकंड स्टेटमेंट इज कॉमन. ना कम टू दिस 1824 टू 26. अगर आपने पहले की वीडियो देखे होंगे तो आपको वहां यूपीएससी ने पहले भी एंग्लो बर्मीज वॉर पूछ रखा है. तो उस बेसिस पे आई कैन कंक्लूड दैट थर्ड इज करेक्ट बिकॉज 1824 इज रिलेटेड टू एंग्लो बर्मीज वॉर. तो आपका आंसर वैसे आ गया. बट एंड द सेकंड देखते हैं लास्ट में 1845 टू 46 सेकंड सिख वॉर. नो, इट वाज 1848 अराउंड जो सेकंड सिख वॉर था. ऐसे यूपीएससी ने ये पहला जो स्टेटमेंट है 1824 टू 26 टॉकिंग अबाउट फर्स्ट एंग्लो बर्मीज वॉर एंड कंक्लूडेड विद ट्रीटी ऑफ यांडाबो, ये पूछ रखा है. अगर आपको पहले से ये पता होता यू कैन इजीली सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. आंसर इज डी. मूविंग टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन व्हिच इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. कंसीडर द फॉलोइंग प्रिंसली स्टेट्स ऑफ ब्रिटिश रूल इन इंडिया. द करेक्ट chronological order in which they are annexed by the British is. देखते हैं कि कैसे ये एनेक्स हुआ था, कब एनेक्स हुआ था. यू कैन सी Jhansi was annexed in 1854. Rani Lakshmibai famous थी. Satara was annexed around 1848 and Sambalpur was around 1849. So you can just chronologically arrange it. This was the first, 3, then 2, then 1. The answer is C. Moving to next question, which is question number 5. 2004 का क्वेश्चन है. Consider the following statement. In the third battle of Panipat, Ahmad Shah Abdali defeated Ibrahim Lodi. Now अगर देखोगे statement में battle of Panipat का ही है, but Ibrahim Lodi was in first battle of Panipat. The first statement is wrong. Then Tipu Sultan was killed in third Anglo-Mysore War. No. Tipu Sultan was killed in fourth Anglo-Mysore War, not in third. Second भी गलत है. Mir Jafar entered in a conspiracy with the English for the defeat of Nawab Siraj-ud-Daulah in the Battle of Plassey. Now this statement is correct. The answer is B3 only. आइए solution देखते हैं. In the first battle of Panipat, which happened in 1526, Ibrahim Lodi was defeated by Babur. And in the third battle of Panipat, which happened in 1761, Ahmad Shah Abdali defeated Marathas. ये ध्यान रखिएगा आप. Ahmad Shah Abdali in 1761 in the third battle of Panipat defeated Marathas and Tipu Sultan was killed in fourth Anglo-Mysore War. And that's how उसके बाद Mysore पे we had subsidiary alliance imposed and the Mysore kingdom was given to minor Wadiyar dynasty. Our CSAT course is starting and taken up by Devender sir. The class has some features like 50 plus classes, 50 plus worksheet for practice, 10 tests and 3 digital booklets. You can scan this QR code, and you know that CSAT is very important for the selection, right? You need to qualify, and जो पिछला ट्रेंड देख रहे हो तो आप ये कोर्स ज्वाइन कर सकते हो. इट्स गुड कोर्स. मूविंग टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. Which one of the following is the correct chronological order of the battles fought in India in the 18th century? 18th century में जो battles fought किए गए उसका correct chronology क्या था? आइए देखते हैं. तो बैटल ऑफ एम्बर was around 1749. Battle of Plassey was famous battle was in 1757. Battle of Bandy Wash it is 1760 and Buxar is in 1764. The answer is B. Moving to next question, which is question number 7. Which one of the following places did Kunwar Singh, a prominent leader of the revolt of 1857, belong to? कुंवर सिंह जो थे वो बिहार से बिलोंग करते थे. अगर आपने 1857 रिवोल्ट के प्लेसेस के बारे में पढ़ा होगा तो जरूर उनके लीडर्स के बारे में ही पढ़ा होगा, एंड वहां से आपको इजी हो जाएगा ये क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करना. दिस क्वेश्चन वाज वेरी इजी एंड आस्क्ड इन 2005. Moving to next question, which is question number 8. Which one of the following territories was not affected by revolt of 1857? 1857 के रिवोल्ट से कौन सी टेरिटरी अफेक्टेड नहीं थी? अब लखनऊ वाज अफेक्टेड तो ये तो नहीं है. इट वाज अफेक्टेड एंड Begum Hazrat Mahal was there. Then Jhansi was also affected. Rani Lakshmibai is there. Jagdishpur was also affected, but Chittor was not affected. Answer is B. Jagdishpur, which is Bihar. Again, UPSC asked it in the form of कुंवर सिंह. आप देख सकते हैं कुंवर सिंह वाला क्वेश्चन यूपीएससी यहाँ पूछा था 2005 में, एंड अगेन इट इज आस्किंग 2005 में. आप देख सकते हैं कि जगदीशपुर 2 बार पूछ चुका है. इसका इंपॉर्टेंस है, आप इसको प्रिपेयर कीजिएगा. Moving to next question, which is question number 9. With reference to the revolt of year, who of the following was betrayed by a friend, captured and put to death by British? बहुत फैक्चुअल क्वेश्चन है. आंसर इज तात्या तोपे. नॉट खान बहादुर खान, नॉट कुंवर सिंह, नॉट नाना साहिब. देखो 2006 में अगेन कुंवर सिंह एज एन ऑप्शन इज कमिंग. ये आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है, आपको अच्छे से कीजिएगा. क्वेश्चन नंबर 10. द रूलर ऑफ विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेट्स was removed from power by the British on the pretext of misgovernance? Now, Awadh is very popular option, and Awadh is the answer here. Doctrine of lapse, which said that if the king do not have a natural born male here, then king's dynasty can be transferred or can be taken up, can be annexed by British. But अवध के केस में ऐसा हुआ था कि उनके पास बहुत सारे मेल हियर्स थे, and Dalhousie wanted अवध at any cost because of its rich agricultural land as well as strategic location. So Dalhousie annexed Awadh on the pretext of misgovernance. Answer is A. Moving to next question, which is question number 11. What was the immediate reason for Ahmad Shah Abdali to invade India and fight the third battle of Panipat? Ahmad Shah Abdali went back and he again is coming back to India for the purpose of revenge. आपने अगर मूवी देखी होगी अब्दाली, आपने अगर मूवी देखी होगी पानीपत, तो you'll understand what was the reason. The main reason was he wanted to avenge the expulsion of by the Marathas of his viceroy Taimur Shah, जो कि उनके बेटे भी थे, from Lahore. This is the answer. The frustrated governor of Jalandhar, Adina Beg, no. He wanted to punish Mughal administration, no. He wanted to annex the fertile plains, no. Answer is A. Moving to next question, which is question number 12. The tendency for the increased litigation was visible after the introduction of land settlement, 1793. The reason for this is normally traced to which of the following provisions? Now, making Zamindar position stronger, no. Zamindar की position weak हो गई थी after land settlement because many of the powers were taken by Cornwallis. Making East India Company an overlord of Zamindars, no. Making judicial appeal system more efficient, no. Answer is D. आइए देखते हैं solution इसका. The reforms of Cornwallis had increased the litigation. Why? Because the court fee was removed, and now everybody could drag anybody to courts. कोई भी कोर्ट किसी को भी सू कर सकता था एंड कोर्ट ले जा सकता था. ऑल्सो देयर वाज एक्सटेंशन टू राइट ऑफ अपील. कोर्ट फीस वेर अबॉलिश बाय कॉर्नवालिस एंड लॉयर्स वेर टू प्रेस्क्राइब देयर फीस. मतलब जुडिशरी को कहीं ना कहीं फॉर्मलाइज किया जा रहा है. ऑर्डिनरी पीपल कुड sue the government servants, Indians, if they committed mistakes, and inhuman punishments were abolished, like cutting limbs and cutting nose, etc. Moving to next question number 13. With reference to Rayyatwari settlement, consider the following statements. The rent was paid directly by the peasants to the government, yes. The government gave pattas to Rayyats, yes. The lands were surveyed and assessed before being taxed. अब आपने अगर पहले के वीडियोस देख रखे होंगे तो उसमें आप देखोगे कि परमानेंट सेटलमेंट में जमींदारी सिस्टम में पट्टा का प्रोविजन था, बट जमींदार वर नॉट गिविंग पट्टास, राइट? And the failure or the lacunae of zamindari system or the permanent settlement system led the East India Company to think and revamp that tax collection process and launch this Rayyatwari settlement, in which the company is taking or is contacting the peasants directly, Rayyats directly. Basically, the rent was paid directly by the peasant because zamindari system mein there was too much middlemen in the name of zamindars. The answer is first is correct, second is correct, third is correct. Answer is C. Moving to next question, which is question number 14. Which one of the following statements does not apply to the system of subsidiary lines introduced by Lord Wellesley? अब subsidiary lines as a thing is very important as a pro mentor tip I am telling you. कौन सा aim नहीं था? To maintain a large standing army, yes, ये था. To keep India safe from Napoleon danger, yes, ये भी था. टू सिक्योर अ फिक्स्ड इनकम फॉर द कंपनी, कंपनी को अपने इनकम फिक्स करने के लिए और भी तरीके थे, बट दिस वाज नॉट द रीजन टू एस्टैब्लिश ब्रिटिश परमानेंसी ओवर द इंडियन स्टेट्स, ये भी था। तो आंसर इज दिस, नॉट करेक्ट, नॉट अप्लाई पूछा है, आंसर इज सी, to secure a fixed income for the company. Moving to next question, which is question number 15. After the Santhal uprising subsided, what were the measures taken by colonial government? 2018 का question है. The territory is called Santhal Parganas. Yes. It became illegal for Santhal to transfer land to a non-Santhal. Yes. Both are correct. Answer is C. Moving to next question, which is question number 16. The staple commodities of export by the English East India Company from Bengal in the middle of 18th century, where middle of 18th century मतलब लगभग 1750s का टाइम है, उस टाइम saltpeter was exported for sure because it was introduced or it was used in the form of gunpowder as an ingredient in the gunpowder. Opium, yes. Cotton, B, yes. Silk, B, yes. The answer is D. Salt, zinc, no. Silver, gold, spices, tea, no. Tea plantation बहुत बाद में आ रहे हैं. Raw cotton, no. Opium, oilseeds, no. Answer is D. Moving to next question, which is question number 17. What were the objectives or objects of the Queen Victoria's Proclamation, 1858? To disclaim any intention to annex Indian states. Second, to place the Indian administration under the British Crown. Third, to regulate East India Company's trade विथ इंडिया. नाउ ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी अपने आप में जो ट्रेडिंग बॉडी थी वो एबॉलिश हो चुकी थी क्राउन के आने से, तो ये तो नहीं है. थर्ड, यू कैन इजीली एलिमिनेट. अपने आप द सेकंड स्टेटमेंट बिकम्स राइट, टू प्लेस द इंडियन एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन अंडर द ब्रिटिश क्राउन post revolt. And now see the first statement, to disclaim any intention to annex Indian state. Yes, 1857 के रिवोल्ट के बाद the British Crown always wanted, had made the policy कि कभी भी हम इंडियन स्टेट्स को एनेक्स नहीं करेंगे. आंसर इज ए. मूविंग टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, which is question number 18. With reference to Indian history, which of the following statements are correct? Mysore kingdom emerged out of Vijayanagar. Yes. Rohilkhand kingdom was formed out of territories occupied by Ahmad Shah Durrani. No. Third is wrong. Second is correct. So this is wrong. The Nizamat of Arcot emerged out of Hyderabad. No, ऐसा नहीं है. Answer here is B, 2 only. With this, we conclude this video, and for other videos, stay tuned. Thank you.